8 months before Thriller dropped in '82, Mama released a classic, wrapped up in baby blue. In '83, while the Jedi was returning and Reagan pushed Star Wars, the baby started learning. He wasn't saying hard words, but he started talking. His first phrase was, "I love you." He started walking in '84. While the Mac and crack hit the streets, he threw scissors at his big brother's feet. While Mandela stayed locked up in '85, he told his preschool teacher, "This is not how I pray to God." In '86, he stole a belt from a store and he ran out the mall yelling Superman out the door. "Tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev," the TV say, while the kid was getting kicked out of pre-K. Jesse J gaining steam, Pan Am bombing. He begged his mama till she bought him that Walkman. Do you remember when George Bush showed us crack? He was too busy playing NES to notice that. The '90s hit the kid with singing Guns N' Roses tracks. Wide right Norwood, that moment had its own impact. Cold War over, they sent us soldiers towards Iraq. He had his first crush and first brush with being laughed at for his differences between him and the different kids. When Christmas hit, he would lie about his Christmas gifts. In '93 and '92, Ice-T and Ice Cube spoke to him in a way he never quite knew. Unlike Vanilla Ice, a new era was beginning, like Slovakia and Clinton. He couldn't stop listening. Nas, as it was written, was the synonym for what he was feeling then. All eyes on me, cause the color of his skin was sin. Spitting on him in the gym because of his lack of Christianness. Irony, this was his christening, the spitting gems. Silently while the teacher was talking, he'd be scribbling in the margins from the margins while he was listening. World Trade Center bombing was alarming, they were pissed at him. Blistering shins beneath his hockey pad. 16 with dreams while Congo was deep in body bags. Proudly had a license in his pocket, he copped a green Civic. Or Nostradamus missed his prophecy, the Y2K bug was a dud. But that didn't stop the kid from filling up jugs of water, and he purchased supplies. Perfect surprise when nothing really happened, kept the purpose alive. Graduated, never went to the prom. It's ironic cause the future lyricist sang along to the thong song. Sipped chronic from a bong once. He hit college, since stopped it and dropped it. But let's switch topics. 9/11 hit his conscience, changed his life, made him right. Found the mic and he couldn't drop it. Rocked it on a few stages, protests and all of that. Even had the privilege of spitting it for a college class. He found a match in the midst of a hurricane. Despite it, tried to light it and left her in pain. There's certain things that you just don't do. He did it like Chock in our campaigns in Abu Ghraib prisons. Were plastered on the front page, and he got his bachelor's but never walked on the front stage. Some say that his next move was suspect. Took the LSAT on a whim, hopped on a jumbo jet straight to St. Martin Islands. Killed his fear of flying around the time when Shiava was dying. Like his microphone, the rhyming he had to stop it. Focus on career prospects, so he dropped it. Started law school, first year is mad lethal. Katrina hit and Kanye flipped about black people. A sad sequel, law school was great, but Wachovia a bitch and so is Sally Mae. His sister Mary gave birth to a little guy after he graduated from backwards hat to suit and ties. They shooting lies like yes we can from Grant Park. He's saying no I can't find a damn job. Fast forward, he's licensed in 3 different states. ESQ cube, the economy's in a dismal state. Abysmal fate, living paycheck to paycheck. With his weekly paycheck he would do a daily paycheck. Like when he made it to the hospital, his chest was hurting. He hopped the bill because he had no health insurance, and his wealth was hurting, just an educated citizen. Bad luck, hard times, can't believe he's living, and he's absolutely livid. And he gradually revisits his love affair with hip-hop. Throws a lift off his mic and writes where he left off, pissed off. Around the time Barack Obama had Osama picked off. So his start was marked with 9/11 and 5/1. Subtract them, you get 410, the date I wrote this song. The more things change, they say the same. He's still aiming for that belt, yelling Superman in this game. Who's the man spitting flames, giving 3rd-degree burns, 2 degrees to his name? Who releases his pain on the track? Wouldn't subtract a thing, and this thing wouldn't make a single change, because every single ring in that trunk of the tree is a chunk of me. No number 3 in front of some other number will ever change me. Same me till I'm 6 feet under. 6 feet under.